guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a 2020 X5 BMW SUV. Let's go ahead and check it out. So, my friends over at Fields BMW in Winter Park was kind enough to lend me this X5. This is an sDrive 40i. Now, this comes with 335 horsepower and an inline V6, and it does a 5.2, also capable of pulling 7,200 pounds. So for those of you who need an SUV and you need to tow something, you have the power here to do that. Now, this model also comes in an M series too, if you really want some power. We'll talk about that later. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear cargo. We're going to start off here because I really think it's got a lot of good room for everybody, and let's take a look at it. Opens up nice. Now the cool thing about this is it has another part here, so the rest of the tailgate comes down. Really, really cool. Now you got your storage room in here, plus you can also store some other stuff underneath here. It's got room for plenty of, I don't know, beach towels if you go in there, or cleaning supplies, whatever you want to put in there. It's got good room on it. Also, you have a 12-volt outlet right here. And then on this side here, you have a hanger. Also a hanger over here. And then you have, I guess you want to call it a cover here for protecting your goods, whatever. When you go shopping, you can protect them so no one can see in there. That's pretty cool. Also, that removes, which is another good feature, so you can pull it out, put it in the house if it's something you don't use. That this doesn't have that you can get is a third row seat on this one. And if you need more cargo room too, you also have the option of putting these seats down. You got little levers right here. Boom, pops right over. Pretty cool like that. So you have plenty of room. Nice. See how nice that goes? Pull this back down. There you go. Outstanding. So for those big items, I don't know, if you're going skiing, you put your skis in there. Again, grocery store, Home Depot, whatever you need, you have plenty of room in this SUV. So I jumped in the back of this to show you the room, the leg room. I'm 6'2". I haven't changed the seats or nothing. Plenty of room. I have stuff up front, so the seat's back where it needs to be. It's outstanding. I mean, you got great room, and I'll tell you what, it's comfortable. It's very, very comfortable. Also, it has some nice wood grain through here. The car's trimmed out with that inside, which is really, really nice, along with the ambient lighting, which makes it really good. Seats have USB ports on both of them, which is pretty cool. Back here, one of the features that is really good about this is your climate control. It's dual. So, well, it's actually four-way. You have up front, you have driver, passenger, and in the back you have both passenger left and right. So you can set it at whatever. If this one wants to be at, hot and put it at 76, it's fine. This one can put it at 70. Change it to max, that blows them both together. And then you just control the, volume of airflow coming out here. You also have a nice little compartment right here if you want to just stick your cell phone in there. These open up where you can put whatever you want back here. It's pretty cool. Little storage for some papers. And let's see what's under here when you pull down the middle console. All right, it's a writing platform, right? Maybe not. Let's pop that open. Okay, you got storage under here. Flip this part over. Boom. Hidden cup holders. You gotta love that. Throw some more cup holders or whatever else you want. And when you come back here to this little middle piece here, so if you don't have anybody in the middle and you got the kids here and they're arguing, just pull this baby down. Boom. Now you're on your side, you're on my side. No one can touch you. Or if you just need to reach back and get something out of your cooler, boom, it's right there. Outstanding. Now let's take a look at this panoramic moon roof. This is nice. Tint it so it's not super bright on you, but you still get the outside world. The front part of it right here opens up, and you can, of course, close the whole thing. Gotta tell you, the X5 is pretty stylish. I was never a huge fan of them, you know, because I thought they basically, everybody has an SUV that looks like this. But after driving this, the looks become synonymous with the car itself, or the vehicle itself, and you end up liking it even more. The more I look at it, the more I like it. I love the Alpine white anyways. I think that makes it look very classy. And I mean, overall it is. It's seriously a classy look. I usually like the sporty look, but this classy look is just, it's nice. It works. Go inside, take a look at this. So as you see right off the bat, you have power seats on front, passenger and driver's side. You can also set your positioning. Trunk release over here. That beautiful wood grain again. Let's take a look inside here. On your steering wheel, you have all your cruise control options right here. You have your stereo options right here. You have paddle shifters, which is, you know, I've become quite fond of. I really like them. You have the iDrive system, which is really neat, and this one too. And this, look at this one here. This is something new I haven't seen before. This is called the experience modes. You're in a sophisticated SUV, so you have to have the experience mode. So if you're an executive, you have your own setting. Feel expressive, you got another setting. You know, if you're worried about your well-being, boom. Oh, you even get extra stuff on this one. End mode, I don't know what that is. Like, you're gonna end everything. Exit, tongue twister. Atmospheric world, wow. So, and then I guess on this one here, you can individualize everything and change it however you want. Maybe take the best of the executive and well-being, and maybe not use the end mode and not check out. I don't know what that's all about, but either way, that's pretty freaking neat right there. I like that a lot. You know, the iDrive is so easy to use. You have the Apple CarPlay, and then, you know, everything here is touch tone on it. You know, you just touch it. Okay, so you can touch everything you want. Notifications, doors open. Let's go back here. As soon as you touch that, it comes back down. You can adjust your main menu, change on however you want everything. See all the little different items that come up, add a page, delete a page. So you configure your widgets on yourself. Your widgets are, you know, whatever you have in your little media sections over here, which is pretty cool. Go through the displays. You got your heads up. You can change the brightness on that. Let's bring that up. Let's put the height right around there. You want the rotation the same. So scroll up. You have all these other little cool little things here. Driver's assistance. This also has a backup package, the driver assistant. So this will allow you to pull parallel with a spot and it'll back itself into it. And that's a pretty neat feature right there for those of you who can't park. For those of you who could, no reason to have it. And of course, your buttons are right here. Just back, goes right back into whatever you want. There you go. All right, so now let's look down here since we're in the console. You have your different drive modes. So you can turn off your traction control right here. You have your cameras on here, so you can change that, put that up there, see who's behind you while you're sitting here. And then you can play with the camera on how you want it done, which is pretty neat. And your parking assistance also here. You can turn it on or off. And here's your modes for your drive. You have Sport, Comfort, Eco, and Adaptive. The Adaptive takes basically what you do as a driver, and it adapts to you, and it allows you in the car to be one. Pretty neat. Here's a new feature that I actually had it on my vehicle and didn't realize what it was. It's Auto H. I just never saw it there for some unknown reason. But what happens with Auto H, let's put this in drive here, and you can kind of see what we got going on. I take my foot off the gas. Look, I'm not moving. So if I touch the gas, boom, now we start to move. Put the gas back on, or to apply the brake, let off the brake, nothing. So that's what your Auto H is. It's automatic hold your position. That is pretty neat. Okay, so you have plenty of room here. You have your wireless charger, little cubby, a couple drink holders. You have another USB port here. You have another 12 volt on this side here, so if you want to plug in whatever. And again, I love these split consoles, so you can just open one at a time. So if your arm's on one, boom, you just open it up. Plenty of room in there. And the passenger seat also has the adjustable front thigh pads, or hamstring pads, whatever you want to call it, but you can move it in or out to make your experience a little bit more comfortable. I use mine all the time. I keep it pretty much propped out just to have longer legs, so it kind of works really good for me. So that's pretty much the inside here. Well, you know what, let's take a look at this. All right, so if we open the roof, there you see it. That's where it goes up to right there, and you got a little screen that pops up. Pull that back. Boom. So it can actually go just up right there to let a little ventilation in, and then boom. So now the other thing is, if you want to shut and go dark, no light, here you go. The panoramic moon roof will close itself all the way up. Boom. Nice in here. Keeps the heat out, especially when you're in Florida. It's hot. So that's the interior of the BMW X5. Now let's get this baby out on the road. Okay, so as you've seen outside, the styling that this BMW brings for 2020, I think it's impeccable. But the inside here that we focused on, I gotta tell you, the black leather is just it's just a nice feeling leather. I'm really impressed with it. It just feels like luxurious, you know, it's really good. This one here also has the premium package on that. So with that, you're gonna get the 4 zones, so you can have each passenger, you know, your passenger in the front and your 2 in the back control their temperature, which is always good because, I mean, let's face it, you have 4 people, 4 different temperatures. Not everybody likes the same thing. You have kids, they want it hotter, or other people, they want it colder. This way anyone can control themselves. That makes that, that's like a really good feature in that premium package. So besides the 4 zone and the leather, you're gonna get, you know, your Sirius, you're gonna get the heads-up display, you're gonna get a wireless charging in here, and you guys have seen that. I already focused on that stuff and went around it, but you got some really good things, and one of the main things that you get on this is the gesture control. So little spin, turns your volume up, little spin opposite, turns it down, get the old hitchhiker hand, changes your channel. I like that. I've gotten used to it on our M850, and I didn't think it was something that I would really like, but after you're using it for a while and you find the actual right spot where it hits, it becomes nice. I mean, it's good. You don't have to reach over and push anything to look at it. It's just simple, you know, a little spin here, a little spin there, and boom, it's great. Music up, music down, channel changed. So I really like that part of this also. And, you know, the iDrive system in this is the same as all of the 2019s that just came out too, like our the M8s, the M850s, the M5s, all of that. It has the same system in there. So most of you are used to seeing it. It's very good. You have a lot of features that come with that are really good. You know, it takes a little bit of time to get through them because there's so many, but it's all easy to find. And you get the BMW assistant. Hey BMW, and then your car answers you. I have it turned off so it doesn't answer me right now. But cool feature anyways. Start playing with it. You'll really like it. It comes in handy. So, I am not a guy who likes it in Eco Pro. I don't like it in Comfort. It has a sport mode. I feel that the sport mode should be used. So, already I can feel the suspension stiffening up and the revs getting much higher and much quicker. I really like that. It takes off nice. The heads-up display's just, I mean, perfect right there. It's bright enough now. You can see everything. It also tells you your speed limit here, which is neat. I have on here on the dashboard the horsepower rating shown. So if I punch it, you watch that horsepower jump all the way up. Look at the pickup on this thing. This just lifts up. It's nice. This will throw you right back. If I don't like that, oh wow, I'll go to the G's, the G-force meter. So watch, there's a little dot right here. Let's take a look at that, see if you can see that. See that thing drop right back? That's pretty neat. Downshifts are nice. They're not hard until you get it down, like, you know, second and first gear. Then it's like, but the revs stay up on it. The RPMs, they're up, which, you know, it's indicative of sport mode. And I like that a lot. So again, remember we talked about the Auto H. The Auto H is on. Now I can sit there with my foot off the brake and just chill. Not have to worry about it. All right, since I'm in downtown Orlando, you have a lot of stoplights. It's not a big deal. But you get a lot of bumps to go over, and you can really feel how the Sport works. It's really good. You'd think it'd be a lot harder than that. It's not. It's solid. You can keep the lights on auto, so it'll either put your high beams on when it needs to or turn them off when a car's coming. That's a pretty good little feature there also. In here we have another button that we can check different data on your car too. So like this one right now, I've gone 113 miles and I've been driving in Sport. So with Sport Plus, actually, I'm getting 17.6 miles per gallon. All right, so this is a heavy vehicle. I'm not sure exactly where I'm at, but I know I'm in the 5,000 range. You know, it's got a 7,200 tow capacity. It's got an inline six with a 335 horsepower motor that does a 5.20 to 60. And I'm still getting 17.6 for fuel mileage. I can't complain with that. That's great all day long. That's a solid number. Okay, let me throw out there that the other thing this has that's really neat, auto dim on your mirrors. All your mirrors are auto dim, so when the lights come on them, they darken up really, really nice. That's a neat feature. It's something I just started getting used to. I got to tell you, now that I have it, I don't want, like, if I get into a vehicle that doesn't have it, it's so noticeable. It's a great feature to have. It's something so simple that you just don't, you know, you take for granted, you don't think about it, and then all of a sudden, boom. Now that you have it, it's like, wow, I don't want to go with that pickup is awesome. I just can't get over this SUV. What kind of pickup? That's nice. When I go over this with the i8, it's thump, 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 and the whole car shakes. That's great. Yeah, you really get a good feel for this car driving in downtown Orlando. We have a lot of construction going on right now. There's a lot of building going on. We have a lot of old brick roads still that the city has, and you know, as brick, they get a little wavy, a little bumpy there. So this vehicle really holds well. So far, everyone that's been in it with me has been impressed with it. It's surprisingly impressive. But then again, it is a BMW. What else do you expect from BMW but high quality? And that's all we've gotten off of our vehicles. Anything that I've driven from BMW so far, I really can't say anything bad about them. They're great vehicles. So you guys have got to check this out. Okay, so we're now gonna go through one of those brick roads that I was talking about. And this one's a bumpy one. And I'm in Sport. Look at that. The rides are great. This usually, right there, really pounds. But in this, it's nice. Over the tracks, perfect. Okay, I want to show you another feature here. I had to do it while it was dark out. But right here, we have a spin knob, you know, on your steering wheel for different things to toggle around on. But right now I have Apple CarPlay on. So the playlist that I have will show up the minute I go ahead and touch the knob and spin it. If you can see, I'm not positive, but it's right up in my heads-up display, so I can not take my eyes off the road and see everything I need to see and change the song if I want to. All right, time to bring this to a close. That's it for today on the 2020 X5 BMW. Guys, I hope you liked it. If you liked it, make sure you give me that like button, smash that thumbs up. Hopefully you're subscribed. If you're not, now's your time. Go ahead and subscribe. It's there. Also, major thank you to the folks over at Fields BMW in Winter Park, Florida. They were kind enough to let me borrow this vehicle. I've had it for a couple days, and I've gotten a chance to drive it around a lot. Again, what I'm saying is truth, how I feel. I like this vehicle a lot. I am very happy with it. I think you guys should go ahead, if you're in the area, go ahead and take a test drive in it. If you're in the market, go ahead and take a look at it. It's definitely worth looking at the price point this hits. I think it gives, especially families, gives you everything you need. Again, Fields BMW, guys can check them out on the web, www.fieldsbmw.com. And again, thank you for watching me. And you can also follow me on Exotic Muscle Cars on Facebook, or at Exotic Muscle Cars 2019 on Instagram. And I also have the website, www.exoticmusclecars.com. Go ahead, check one of them out. It has all the links over to my channel. And don't forget, there's something out there that we haven't hit yet. I told you guys I'm going to be giving a shirt away at 1,000 subscribers. Now, we haven't hit that 1,000 yet, but we got the EMC shirts. I got plenty of them. Just get me up to that 1,000, and I'm going to randomly pick 1 or 2 people. Just depends on how fast we get up there. So do your job, and I'll make sure I get a shirt out to you guys. Again, I appreciate all the love and support, you guys. Thank you very much.